We've got some. Thank you, my blue wares. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to tell a story. Wait till all my blue folks get up here. Oh, this is amazing. All right. We're running out of room on our steps. I love it. So I'm going to tell a story this morning about lobsters. And this is a story I'm adapting from Rabbi Dr. Abraham Twersky and Dr. Anna Roth. Lobsters are soft, mushy animals that live inside a hard shell called an exoskeleton. Lobsters' bodies grow, just like yours and mine, but their hard outer shells don't grow. Especially when they're little, lobsters go through lots of growth spurts, and it starts to feel really uncomfortable in there as their bodies start to push up against that tight outer shell. Eventually, it becomes so uncomfortable that the lobster has to burst out. It just can't take it anymore. It has to lose that old shell in order to grow and expand into its new one. Sometimes the lobster feels ready to make that change, but usually it doesn't have a choice. The time comes and it has to get out. This can be a really scary time to be a lobster because that hard shell is one of the things that keeps them safe from predators in the ocean. So when they do break out of their shells, they have to hunker down. They crawl under a rock and they stay there while their new, improved, bigger shell forms. After a few days, they're ready to go and they have a new hard exoskeleton with more room to grow inside. That shell will feel good and comfortable for a little while. And like the lobster, we can get to a place where we feel comfortable in our new shells. But change keeps on happening inside and outside of us. We are always growing and experiencing new things. And eventually we'll have to repeat that cycle again. When we go through times of transition and hard changes in our lives, it can feel a lot like being a lobster in that ooey gooey in-between stage. It takes us some time to grow and figure out what comes next. And while we're doing that growing, we feel extra sensitive to everything around us. We really just want to come out on the other side in our new shell, but it doesn't work like that. We can't get there if we don't go through the loss of our original shell, and then that gooey, uncertain in-between stage. That is where the transformation is happening. Thank you.